Now, overnight, Donald Trump sat down with a panel of so-called journalists at a conference for black journalists, and it didn't take long for the leftist activists on the panel to start losing it. Here is the ABC's Rachel Scott. This is how she started.
I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today.
Yes, she started badly and it only got worse. This is unbelievable, and just wait for Trump's response.
You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said you can't do it with Zoom. Well, you know, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late. Just so we understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working.
And of course, the race obsession was never far away. It's weird that the left loves DEI policies, diversity, equity, inclusion. They think it's great and necessary, but when you point out someone is a DEI hire, they get all offended. Again, Trump's answer here had the lefties losing it.
Define it for me, if you would.
I just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
And that answer had the media outraged. How dare he say she identified as Indian and not black? But here is AP News' headline. They said Harris calls Trump's false claims about race the same old show. But wasn't it AP News who ran with this headline? They said California's Kamala Harris becomes first Indian American US Senator. That was back in 2016. And here is Kamala herself saying that in recent years.
Certainly, you could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
Because
yes.
you are Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian.
Yeah.
Look, how I see it is you can be Indian, you can be black, you can be Indian and black, Indian and Jamaican. This obsession with race and basing your vote on the race or ethnicity of a candidate is just backward and stupid.